Moves are an integral part of the Pokémon games. Every Pokémon has moves. Some have great move pools, others not really. And how do Pokémon get a new move? Easy, they can learn it by level up, by evolution, by TMs and HMs, by events, and by breeding. Egg moves are, in my opinion, such an amazing game concept, but they never get used. I mean, in competitive multiplayer they kinda exist, but in a single player playthrough they are irrelevant because breeding to specific Pokemon to get a single move when you can just spam surf everywhere is not worth the hassle. That's a shame. It's clear that the devs really put some effort, at least in the Gen 2 games, with egg moves list, egg groups, genders. What if egg moves were just as easy to learn as TMs? Can a Pokemon rely just on its egg moves to be good? That's why I decided to make this video. Is it possible to become Johto's champion in Pokémon Crystal with just egg moves? The answer is yes, obviously, because any Pokemon can win the Johto League at level 100. Almost any. So I decided to turn this challenge into a Nuzlocke. The single goal of this video is to defeat the champion Lance. The rules are: catch the first Pokemon in each route and nickname it. Fated Pokemon are no longer usable. Only one Pokemon per evolution family, the species clause. So no 6 Gyarados team. Play on set mode, no items in battle, only held items. Level caps, cannot overlevel next gym leader. I will use rare candies mostly later in the game because I don't want to grind for hours, my bad. Let's go. Do you know what an egg move is? If yes, skip to the next chapter. So, dear viewer, when a mama Pokemon and a dada Pokemon really like each other, they can make an egg. If they are of the same egg group, so if you were planning to make a Wailord and a Skitty breed in your Emerald save file, go for it. On the other hand, if you were planning to breed a Remoraid and a Tentacool, that's illegal. Anyways, in Generation 2, the egg inherits the female species and the male's egg move that they might have. A lot of Pokemon species have a defined list of egg moves available. Skitty doesn't have an egg move obtainable from a Wailord, but if the male Pokemon has a puzzle with Baton Pass, Fake Tears and Helping Hand, the egg would hatch into a Skitty with those 3 moves. Just 3 things before we start. Some Pokemon don't have any egg move, like Magikarp. I will ignore this. Dragon's Den is a guaranteed Dratini, not very good, but oh well. Some egg moves are not obtainable together because there is no parent with both of them. I will also ignore this and just pick and stick with 4 moves because I want to have Pokemon with more than 2 moves. The game will be more enjoyable and interesting in my opinion. I will give my Pokemon 4 moves from the list with PKX and Splash if needed. I will not use, but this way I block the level up moves. So I will be everyone's spiritual father. Shout out to Starmie, the genderless Pokemon with egg moves. I will need HMs to advance in the story, but I will never use HMs in battle, so it's possible that I may have to sacrifice an usable move to an HM. Let's go. I start by choosing Totodile as my starter. Vanny has a better move pool than Cyndaquil and Chikorita. I catch at night a Newtoot on Route 29, a Zubat on Route 30 and a Bellsprout on Route 31. Then I warp time and space around me and catch a Rattata in the morning inside Sprout Tower. The day and night encounter tables are significantly different, making some important encounters much easier. I planned this first set of encounters to get a cool encounter on either Route 46 or Dark Cave. I enter Dark Cave and my encounter is a oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my... I catch a Geodude on Route 46. Falkner is a pretty easy battle. Dunsparce knocks out PJ, Utoot and Totodile defeat Pidgeotto. By the way, Sky Attack has an awesome animation. Extra style points. On my way to Azalea Town, I get some other Pokemon. The Gift Togepi in Violet, Wooper on Route 32, Hoppip on Route 33, Onyx in the Union Cave, and Slowpoke in the Slowpoke Well. I quickly defeat the Rocket Grunts and head to Azalea's Town Gym. It's a bug type gym, so I take my time to run my Hoothoot against the trainers there. Most of the opponent's Pokemon do not offer a lot of HP, but one of the trainers has a Beedrill, so that's really nice experience points to feed my bird with. I was careless. I will try to not get overconfident in the future. Judo crushed Bugsy. 2 edges and a completely avoidable death. Not bad. I've not talked about my rival yet. I've named it Platy. Not really sure why, but I think it's because of Platypus, the egg-laying mammal. Mammal? Mammal. I start my battle with Rattata against Ghastly. Easy to shot with Bite. Zubat is not a problem even with unlucky Fury types. Bayleaf, Last, and Flamewheel should do the trick. What? Well, Bayleaf cannot one-shot us, so a few more turns isn't a big deal. Yes, I chose to fight a Bayleaf with a Rattata instead of a Zubat. I don't want to talk about that one. My next encounters were a Venonat in the Ilex Forest, a PJ on Route 34, and a Spinarak on Route 36. With PJ and Spinarak out of the way, I was free to catch a Psyduck at night in the National Park. My last encounter before Goldenrod City Gym was a Snubbull on Route 35. I made my way through Goldenrod City Gym with 0 deaths to report. It's time to defeat Whitney. Unlike the first 2 gym leaders, Whitney is not an easy battle. I have 0 fighting type Pokemon and moves, so it's impossible to one-shot Clefairy, the RNG mess, and Miltank, capable of sweeping an entire team with Rollout. My plan here is to set up Reflect with Skyplume, the Hoppip that I've evolved on my way to this battle, and sacrifice it to Clefairy and bring in Dunsparce safely to spam Rage against Clefairy and Miltank. Rage is a move that increases damage output each time Dunsparce is damaged, so the idea is to build up Rage against Clefairy, letting me one-shot Miltank afterwards. The plan wasn't perfect, but it was nice. The plan's implementation... let's take a look at that. My first error was to start the battle with a lot of HP left in Skyplume. Skyplume? Maybe it's Skiplume? That lets my Pokemon survive the first metronome after setting up Reflect. I cannot reach Dunsparce, so I should have used Double Edge to knock out my own Pokemon. Instead, I use Confusion and Clefairy eats herself in Confusion 3 times. Milton comes in and takes out Skiplume. 2 main problems now. First, Rollout, while not that similar to Rage, also builds up in power with consecutive uses. Second, Reflect Fates, the perfect storm in place to sweep my entire team. Luckily, Rollout misses, so Miltank's Rollout resets to 30 base power instead of increasing to 120. Rage and Rollout keep getting stronger. The next Rollout will feint Dunsparce, and Rage fails to knock out Miltank. Unfortunately, Miltank's next Rollout will... another miss. Okay, 3rd batch collected. I got pretty damn lucky. So, where's the script they... oh, it's here. I would like to thank Miracle Cycle, the bike shop, for sponsoring this Pokemon challenge. If you live in either Johto or Kanto and love to explore both regions in your quest to get all 16 badges, Miracle Cycle is a solution for you. With this beauty of a vehicle, you can go far and wide to any city or town. Cheap, safe and eco-friendly. Trust me, the unbiased YouTuber. What are you waiting for? Visit Miracle Cycle in Cerulean or Goldenrod and go get your bike right now because the world is a cycle. The second and last part of this Nuzlocke will be available in a few days. Thanks for watching.